So I heard you want to beat the Lost Sector fast.
What's good, guys? It's Zen, and I'm here with your daily Lost Sector guide. Now, I have over 4,000 hours in this game, so if you listen to these tips, we will get those runs going as fast as possible for you and get those exotics. Now, this video is a shorter version of the one I posted last week. I'm new to this YouTube thing, and I wanted to test if short videos do better. If you want to watch the full version with the build that I used and the location of the Lost Sector, click the link below. Also, before you farm, you may want to check out these two videos. I had a lot of people asking me how to get triple 100s and what power level they should be farming at. If you need that info, there you go. Watch those and then come back to this one. Now, this guide will be universal, meaning that any class can use it. With that out of the way, let's hop right into the video. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do when you enter this Lost Sector is create an Orb of Power. Now, I tried to do this by using my fusion, but it didn't get the multi-kills off in time. So I went for a grenade, but then he just runs away from my grenade. So what I recommend is you just sort everything down, but it's okay because you could just get your orb right here. Now what we're trying to do is clear as many ads as possible. There's going to be an overload that spawns in the back. So you'll see I often head back behind this pillar because this is where you want to fight the overload. You don't want to fight him out in the open, like right where I'm standing right now. But again, I'm just clearing ads, so it gives me an easier time with the overload, and I'm always heading back right here. You see the overload is chasing me down, so now we got him ambushed. Boom, boom, boom. And he dies very easily. You see we have 3 armor charges, so when we get the finisher off, we'll become invis, we'll get full HP because of Devour, and we'll get the special bricks because of special finisher. Then you'll head back here with your invis, take care of those hobgoblins, because you need to clear all these ads before the door opens. And killing the ads while the hobgoblins are alive is a little bit difficult because they are snipers, they do a lot of damage. So we'll kill this harpy, and then we'll just try to get some chip damage on this mini boss here with our arbalist. Get 2 shots off, it's pretty nice. He's gonna head up the stairs and he's gonna go hide in the back of the second room. So we'll just chase him upstairs. And actually what we're gonna do here is we're gonna fire off some attacks on these goblins, throw a grenade, and now the second overload is following us. We're gonna ambush him as well with our sword. Get the finisher off, but we didn't have 3 armor charges, so we don't get special finisher. Now the fanatics are pushing you, you're going to kill them with your fusion rifle, and they're very easy because they explode and it does collateral damage to all of them. Gonna take care of these goblins here. And now we're running back for a little bit of special because there are actually 2 wyverns in this Lost Sector, really bolstering that difficulty. If they weren't here, this might be a good farm, but they add a lot of time to it. So we're gonna take care of them with our fusion, and that is why we went back for that special ammo. So we're gonna do a little bit more damage to this Hydra here. And this is where that Void Resist mod is really coming into play. We get a heavy drop, but it really doesn't matter too much. We don't need our heavy anymore. Hydra's down. That is another thing that would be very difficult if we didn't use Arbalist. Really sucks that I had to go against my no exotic rule, but I had to make an exception for this because I don't want to say just don't farm it. So now we're getting chased down by the wyvern, so we're going to fight him on the stairs. So we're kind of pulling him to us. Want to take care of this minotaur so we're not fighting 2 things at once. We got him, so now we're heading back. Now, when you're dealing with these wyverns, you're going to want to keep some distance, because if you are the optimal distance from them, you can just strafe left and right and dodge all of their attacks. They do have a lot of health though, so that's why I was saying this Lost Sector takes so long. But again, you're just going to strafe left and right, dodge all their attacks. It's fairly simple, and you have the void resistance in case one of the pellets does hit you. If you get hit with a full pellet, 9 times out of 10, you are just dead. So you're going to want to hold your distance exactly where I'm standing. You see he gets too close, and I'll just back up. Get the finisher off, very, very simple. Now we have no special ammo. I'm going to run up and sword these guys. There's a little bit of variance to this Lost Sector. You won't do the same thing every time. It kind of depends on what the ads are doing. Now we have the wyvern chasing us down. I actually don't have a lot of special ammo, so I'm going to do whatever damage I can to him. He's not chasing me down, so I'm gonna try to bait him to me. Get a little bit close, and then we'll start chasing you down. Actually, this guy seems to be doing whatever he wants. He doesn't want to come down those stairs, the second guy. So now we don't have any special ammo. We're going to run back and grab some. So we're going to stand right here, because while you're standing here, you could just peek shot him very easily, like a Titan barricade in PvP. You just weave in and out of cover, and he really can't do anything about it. So, second wyvern down. Now we're going to head back up, and we have 2 barrier champions to deal with. You'll see what I mean about how important Arbalist is here. If you just used, for example, a pulse rifle, that is the anti-barrier this week, these barriers would take so long to deal with, and you would have nothing for that one Hydra mini-boss. This is just so important to use. I try shooting at his head, but as you can see, that isn't a crit spot. You're gonna need to shoot that little chest, that little Iron Man chest cavity there. Now I actually have full sword, so I just run up, and I know that nothing's going to do enough damage to me, and I have the proximity finisher. So, like I said, there's a lot of variance to this Lost Sector. You're rarely going to do the same thing for every single run. Shoot this guy down, and I'm just going to run up to him with my sword as well. Now, if you didn't have sword ammo, you would just use your Arbalist. It would just take a bit longer, which is fine. There's one more ad. This is one of the Lost Sector. This is also another thing that adds to the time. You need to kill everything before these doors open. So I'm going to take care of a couple of the ads because the plan here is to just melt the boss with your super. Now I'm using Sentinel Shield, a roaming super, so there's going to be a lot of things shooting at you. It's a bit different from Mobius Quiver or something like that. Or Nova Bomb because you could just hold your distance. But I'm going to be close, so I want to clear the ads. So you see, we do about half of his HP, and then I just switched to sword. Now, if you were using Nova Bomb or Mobius Quiver, you would just throw your super, and then shoot him down with Arbalist. You don't need to get close. But, yeah, it's fairly simple. It just takes quite a while. So you see, we got 7 minutes. Now, before you destroy your mouse, clicking off the video to go farm with your new strats, I'd like to re-grab your attention for 10 seconds. First of all, don't forget to check out how to get triple 100s and what level you should be farming Lost Sectors at. If you don't know these 2 things, your runs will be much slower than needed. Also, here's my issue, bro. Only 2% of my viewers are subscribed. This is so sad. You've never seen a YouTuber with a ratio like this. Like, what are we doing here, bro? Now here's a trade offer. I give a good guide. If you find any value in this, you give a good sub. I post daily Lost Sector guides at a minimum, but I also work in some entertaining stuff. There's new Destiny 2 videos daily, and I also post Pokemon if you're into that game. Either way, thanks for watching, good luck farming, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next Lost Sector.